No, his two surfers out in the water. Obviously, they've been outstanding. That's why they're through to quarters. R.Kainalo qualified at number 6 seed out the South America region.
She's a surfer. She's going to be on waves and do good surfing, where Teresa Bonvalot's a great competitor. So we see the surfer side of it belong to Jarvis Earle.
All right, well, here he goes here. First wave for him. First wave of the day. Jarvis Earle, the Aussie, gives it a crack. Had to travel a little bit of a ways to find that section, but first order of business, get your turn away, get a completion.
Kind of what I mean. He's been so good at competing so far this event that it's pushed him into these quarters. Jarvis with a one big whack. That's just that power base.
I think Jarvis is going to have to attack those 7-point rides to beat Ryan, because you know Ryan's going to be consistent.
R.Kainalo here, driving off the bottom. Quality looking section. Big crack, a little straight leg, does well to recover that then. A nice carve in the pocket into the lip, and as a 3-banger to open up a heat. When you've got priority waiting for a set, ticking a lot of boxes there.
Oh, absolutely. What a wave. That was solid.
Jarvis Earle absolutely flying across sections here. Wow, big hanger on the backhand. Gets the drift. Gets the completion.
So it takes off, beautiful looking wave, drives off the bottom, rips it nice and critical into that first turn, carves, strong maneuver, and then just basics at the end, gets the finish, 3-turn combination. You know, it's probably in the 6s and above. He just stamps that first wave, makes sure it is complete. Let's see what happens here with Jarvis. So rips that one, pushes the tail out, and yeah, he completes that for sure. But
just giving that one moment of priority to Ryan. He's got it again here because Jarvis went right behind him. R.Kainalo paddles and drops straight down into the bowl. Really nice turn off the top again from him. Great rhythm. Just stings out the tail with the snap. And once again, this is pretty much textbook surfing from R.Kainalo.
From Ryan. Just to turn a wave quickly as well. This was great. He surfed this wave up, a slightly smaller one to his 7.5, but pushing so hard. Every time that section does just show himself, Ryan's going to go again.
Swinging, speedy, steep section. He is absolutely on form. As you mentioned, Greg's allowed to fall off. It doesn't fall off. Just takes on that section, speedy.
I want to mix it up a bit because he's also thinking about the couple of heats ahead. How's that first turn? Wow, how critical we're both. So if he can just focus on that, get the combos, get that backhand winding up vertical in the pocket, get the finish, that's when he'll start attacking that scoreline.
Let's see it. Here we go. Jarvis Earle, good first turn from him. Gives it a fair crack. Another couple of pocket hits. That one was really cool to finish.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
In it that we saw from his 4.33, but then to back it up with 2 more turns,
wow.
Lovely first. I mean, timing that perfectly, especially with that backwash. Even though these 2 turns here were essentially carving snaps, the amount of water that he throws off the back foot.
To wait in a while to find that kind of a wave. Hello, Goofy going left.
Wow.
Making the most of it out in the water as well at the moment. Crowd will fill in. Potential to see champions crowned. Potential to see some tubes go down, like this one by R.Kainalo. Just grab the wall and punch through the back. So that one will run away. A little rueful look down the line for him.
You could pretty much guarantee that he's going to get back to the CT, but just struggling with that new format. So these 2-man heats are definitely giving some more reps.
Great hit from Jarvis Earle. That backhand is so lethal, just knifing sections, juicing this wave again, still swinging. I think he's enjoying himself. These guys are fired up a bit. They were a touch quiet first thing, the Australians.
So vertical. Watch this. Watch what I'm talking about. So sets up. He's only focused on this turn. Straight up, right down in the pocket. Now it's the next one. Bang, straight down. And he's focusing on one maneuver at a time. And because of that, he's getting so critical.
Want to do really well, though. That's an event that it has a lot of prestige about it. Everyone wants to win. Ryan here, though.
Here we go, R.Kainalo. Great looking wave. Big carve to open things up. And then again, just jamming in the pocket, pushing on the back foot. The wave was so steep. He was so committed as he needed to be. He'd be 7 for an 8, essentially. And he's down.
Ryan going back into the lead. 2 major turns, massive turns on this. That first carve, you could see he held it, drew it longer than what we've seen through any carve from him this year, then jamming it.
He needs to complete. Well, he's going to go a smaller one here and try and find something. Let's see. He'll go to the air. He'll get the grab. He'll land fakey, and he'll go down.
I don't hate Ryan taking some of those mid-sized ones because Jarvis's 717 wasn't necessarily a big wave. It was one of those mid-sized sets that rolled through. He actually found that.
Surfers like Jarvis Earle, who has the number and just wants the time to go quick. Hang on. Hello. Opportunity here. R.Kainalo driving from deep, from really deep behind a section. Tried to pull in and then realised he had to pull through. So seen a couple of those from him. R.Kainalo has to try and force something. Jarvis will just block him on the left and he'll go. What's he going to do here? Just streaking down the line. He'll go and click an air reverse. Very nicely done. Gives himself a little round of applause as well. And he'd be absolutely delighted. He surfed really an incredible heat. If you think a bit of a position he was in, you mentioned JJ needed a 9-1. From them, he's never looked back. What a moment for him. He's through to semi-finals in the first Challenger Series of the year. Bit of a comeback year for Jarvis Earle, as we mentioned. Had to overcome some injury.
Thank you, Paul. Jarvis, if we wanted an example in sport of big match temperament, that was it. You needed a 9.1 at one stage in the heat. You got to work and you got the win.
Yeah, I had a bit of a rough start, to be honest. A few poor wave selection on my behalf, and Ryan sort of got 2 good scores and put the pressure on, but I kind of just kept that self-belief throughout the heat and managed to snag 2 good ones throughout the middle and put the pressure on Ryan at the end. He had a pretty good opportunity where I think he could have got the score, but he didn't make the turn, so I was cheering out the back.
Well, you're into the semi-finals now, and looking back over the past year, you spent 8 or 9 months out of the water. You only got back in the water in January this year. Did you visualize this, semi-finals in the Challenger Series so far?
Yeah, it was definitely a pretty rough year last year, but I tried to just stay positive and just focus on what I could control to get back to 100%, and I think I did my rehab really well and finally feeling really good for this event, so it's been a bit of a dream comeback, really, yeah.
Well, Jarvis, you certainly got it done there. Let's just talk through that one high score, the 8. Tell us what you felt on that wave, leading up to it and feeling straight after.
Yeah, I've just been trying to pick those ones that have the nice pace for my backhand. It's nice and pockety out there, and just 3 big turns, or 2 or 3 big turns have been my focus all event, and that one allowed me to just open up.
Well, you're into semi-finals of the Ballito Pro. It's an excellent result so far. Can't wait to see you in action when that gets started. Back to you, Paul.